can we do? Yes, you can do old raids, but it won't, like, you're not going to get any of the new tier stuff, and it won't matter toward seasonal pirate progression. You're also not there. To my acknowledgement, will still have like time lost and adept stuff like that, but it won't be carried over to like for pirate progression. Like, you're going to have to play the portal to level that stuff up. Tessellation fusion rifle. Oh, that one's forgettable. They tweeted about the engrams. Did they really? But I was getting ready to react to some of the stuff, but let's see. Due to an issue, we have disabled the daily bonus non-binary engram available at the, wait, it was daily? We are currently investigating a fix. Players will earn up to 20 non-engrams to purchase for non-mana through July. Wait, so it's daily? Okay, so you can only have up to 20, but you get one a day for free. At this point, Sony needs to take over. It will never not amaze me how you guys flip a switch for any beneficial gain, even for cosmetics, but DMG passed on our feedback for the mediocrity of Lootapalooza for what, next year? This is such a facepalm moment, yes. Oh no. Not anymore. Bungo took it away. You guys should remove the cap and allow us to spend the monetary engrams. There's no longer a reason to log in each day until Edge of Fate. This is very true. Let me. By the way, this is Bungie right now. Let's see. All right, we'll get to that in a minute. This is the perfect sentiment. I thought this was Lootapalooza. It is insane. It is insane. How Bungie time gates and limits the farm. And then you like the Palooza's more drops out of the boss chest on a full run that aren't double perks unless you hit the 0.7% chance up to 4 at a hollow foil. Wow. Wow, 0.7% of hollow foils. I wonder if this is true. This is just like trust me bro information. Like it would not surprise me if that's true. The hollow foils apparently were increased the drop and I've yet to see it happen. Memeing on how bad. Okay, yeah. That's you always take comments for a grain of salt. Centrivies Gaming, even Lady Decade roasted Bungie. Wait, whoa. Who's Lady Decade? On Twitter or on YouTube? But no, that Lootapalooza, listen, it is crazy that this free event, this FOMO event is constantly being time gated. Guys, loot, but not the way you want it. It's crazy to me. Because you still have to play the activity to get the currency to open these chests, by the way. The final room of the taunt sends you to the emissary with all right weapons with normal chests and adepts. Yes, I know that, Crazy Ed. I know how that works. But the thing is, you still have to have the currency. You still have to play the game to get the currency to get the thing. So why does it matter? It's no different than the box down below where you randomly choose. This is like, hey, this is you're using the same token like system from down below where it was completely random to, hey, now you're focusing exactly what you want. You still have to play. You still have to play the activity. You still have to earn it. It's no different than what they already had at release of the event, except this one's just now it's focused and you're guaranteed to get the adepts that you want. And it's not like you get double perks. And it's not like it's a guaranteed shiny, which I still think you should, but that's besides the point. Especially since it's just going away anyways. And most of the stuff is low tier gear anyways. On YouTube, it was over marathon. And after Bungie sent her a mediocre influencer box. Okay. We'll remind me in a minute. We'll talk about Lootapalooza, making a video. This is, by the way, for anyone joining, this is the first time I've done like live reacts. I usually don't do this, but I'm feeling spicy today, baby. I slept for like 10 hours because I spent 2 days with 4 hours of sleep, working on this video, which is popping off. It's still going. It's popping off. And I put a lot of passion into that. You can tell by a lot of the effort that went into it. Because I'm hoping my goal is here. We'll talk about it in a minute. I'm getting off track, but we'll talk about it, right? We'll talk about it. But yeah, Lootapalooza, it is insane that they're doing everything wrong with Lootapalooza. I'd rather farm non-airy for the non-engrams to get the ship and sparrow I don't have instead of the weapons. You're not the only one, honestly. Let's continue. Let's see what more people are. There's a week left. You should let players give whatever they want. I think they meant get. Oh, come on. Haven't gotten a chance to log in today. Jeez. LO, thank you. Already tapped on 20 and was looking forward to getting an additional each day for a total of 27, but I guess I'll not log in. Oh, wait. Oh, so you could go over. It's like a way to go over the 20, which is really stupid. Well, I don't know why it's capped anyways. Just let it be, for crying out loud. Let the players take advantage for a change. For F's sakes, lame F. Thanks, guys. This isn't even counting like shit emotes and holo chips. Yeah, this is probably like some of the fewer stuff that is good. Like, you got the sparrow that people might like. You've got the Galler, skateboard. We've got some ornaments, which is so weird. I'm not joking when I tell y'all that's not what I wanted. It is literally like we went to a thrift store and this is like the bargain bin. This is really what we're getting. Is like we went through a thrift store and it's just some random garbage. The only thing that I see of value is this right here because it's actual real money. And I guess you could say the holo chips too. Which they don't have on here for some reason. Like the holo chips. That's about it. I got Dead Man's Tale military skin and a few good ones. I'm gonna be honest. I like the, when it comes to Dead Man's Tale, yeah, the 30th anniversary that makes it look like the Halo DMR is really good. But like, God, Bungie just does everything possible to shoot themselves in the foot, like goodwill. And it's not like I said, it's thrift store stuff. It's not even like overly popular. Like, what are we doing breaking the bank over this? Yeah, this is going to kill any faith we had. The hard limits were already bad enough, and now 7 chances we still had to get something we wanted is gone. Why can't can't a big game company like Bungie get anything right? Every time you announce something for the players like Lootapalooza or the free notary engrams, all I feel is disappointment, because after 10 years of playing Destiny, I know that they will fuck up somehow. In either way, or not even try to fix it. Bungie is the old-time shister that had a case full of potions promising you everything only for you to find out you bought a vial of water worth nothing. Would it really be so freaking crazy to test something before releasing it? I mean, after 10 years, can't you just get it right? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. So I must be insane because I keep giving you money. Expecting you to do something right. I'm telling you, the Destiny community is getting smarter. The Destiny community is actually getting smarter. They are. It's happening. The Destiny community is evolving. They're becoming more self-aware that we have issues. And all I keep getting is the same failed attempts at making something work and getting promises that you can fix it, and all I get is disappointment. You will have sadness and you will like it. I guess in the end it's my fault because I remember Halo in the glory days and I will never get that again. By the way, spicy video. We're gonna find out where actually the real Halo creators went, because they're not at Bungie anymore. We're absolutely, that's just spicy. What a sad little thing Bungie has become. I'm telling you, some of this work, you know, I'm just a lowly normal guy wanting to log in after work and get my single engram. Son of a bitch. That's perfect. Why was it disabled? Infinite engrams. I mean, again, like, it's crazy to me that it is literally not like, why? I get it. Like, they want you to continue farming, but it's literally just like a grab bag of like random garbage. Like, one man's trash to another man's treasure. That is literally what's being applied here. It's just like, nothing here is like, oh my God. Wow. I'm just, oh, that ghost. I've wanted that ghost for years. Oh. I wanted it for years. How could you do Lootapalooza better? That's a good question. We'll talk about that in a minute. We'll cover my thoughts on like how could they improve this if they ever do this again, right? This concept, the whole concept. We break the whole thing down. Why not? Let's give some fair criticism and like some feedback of what they could do to fix it. Let's just criticism alone. Let's just actually give some feedback. But let's see what other people are saying. Do you even have a QA team? You should have just let us pick 27 cosmetics. We haven't earned yet from the huge pool of engrams instead of having us gamble, which is funny. I'm not buying. It is literally loot boxes. They brought loot boxes. I mean, we kind of had that with Bright Dust, but no one ever gave a shit because it was free. But this is like one of the main events. It's like, hey guys, gambling. I'm not buying Edge of Fate if I don't get the rest of my engrams. Okay, that is a kind of a weird thing to say when it comes to like, I'm buying Edge of Fate not because it's good, or because it doesn't show me anything that I want. It's because I can't get my skimmer from an event that has nothing to do with it. Little weird. You have to delete a character to do the glitch. Oh, well, screw that. Wait. Let's zoom on that. Let's get, no. Huh? You have to delete a character to do the glitch? That's not how You're deleting your character for this shit? Bro, Bungie. Natural selection. I'm gonna be unironically, that actually benefits Bungie. If that's natural selection, people are deleting their character and just to have to regrind and reset up and do all the quests and everything again for that character, unlock all the different supers and subclasses. That's free real estate for Bungie. I think Bungie's even more they're incredibly stupid. Like, that's free real estate. Yeah, that's right. Watch Cheese video on it. Okay. Let's watch it. Let's see the Cheese. Where's his video? Let's watch.
Hey guys, you're here for infinite non-airy engrams. These can contain an infinite number of cosmetics, it seems, even ones not listed in the loot pool. You get one free engram per day for talking to the emissary, but there is a glitch to get an infinite number. First, talk to her and get your engram. I did this on my Warlock. Delete any character and make a new one. You don't have to click on the new character. Just immediately go back to your original Warlock and claim another engram. Then delete the new character and make it again. Go collect an engram on your Warlock. Delete the new character and make it. Collect another engram. So if you don't typically run 3 characters and you
Okay. So this really only benefit people who don't have multiple characters. That's what I'm getting. Is it benefits people who don't have multiple characters. But if you do have multiple characters, you're literally shooting yourself in the foot for garbage. Again, I see this as free real estate for Bungie, like natural selection at its finest. Like, people are gonna have to regrind their supers and everything for that. Like, that is the definition of natural selection. Fuck you. I just love that. It's a parody account though. What about people who already hit the cap for non-airing? Are we just out of luck? Yep, you can easily make your voice known by not buying DLC and giving them money. Listen. Yes, it's shitty, but That shouldn't be the reason you don't buy DLC. Unless you feel like this is a compounding effect, like you're tired of getting screwed over by Bungie, then yes, then don't buy it. But if this is your only gripe against Bungie is the not being able to get more non-area engrams, that is like, I'm sorry, I can't justify that. I can't like support that. That's some next level petty shit. But if you're like, yo, they time gated crap, they're time gating crap, they're always screwing us over, they're doing scummy shit, like, and you have a lengthy list of reasons why this just is like the cherry on top, then yeah, that makes sense. But if your main complaint is like, yo, I've been playing this game and now I can't get my engrams, fuck you, I'm not buying that DLC. Huh? I can't find a clip of it by myself, but I'll break out legacy character and the quotes for the situation. Lord Shax, where's my catharsis? Boo hoo boo, or boo boo. I don't even know who to be mad at. Lootapalooza, attorney chest daily gated. Bungie, when there's a huge bug that benefits the players, gotta go fast. I'm telling you. Okay. So what would I do? What would I do to fix the situation that obviously people are not happy about? Well, let's start with the event itself. I would first off, like, how would I fix the main Rights of the Nine event? First off, I would get rid of I would make adepts automatically shiny. Especially if I'm going to make the guns themselves valuable and like into the light, like that, there are some very potent and strong rolls. I can see making you have to chase for that. But if they're just going to be at this level where they're like mediocre, then the adepts are going to be auto holofoiled because 9 out of 10 times you're probably going to replace them in the future anyways. Especially since they have a new expansion that they want to push. I would have weekly rotators so that you can, yeah, I mean, it is still time gating, but 3 dungeons, whatever, right? I hate rotators, but I have to also be reasonable for Bungie. Weekly rotators work. People were already set with that idea in the first place. Weekly rotators rotate between each. And then after all 3 are done, then, you know, all this hoopla over some cosmetics. Yeah, like it's crazy, Blue Spider. Like it's like grab bag, like cosmetics. Not even like, it's not like we have the exotic class items or like, oh my God, we have full transmog sets. Like we have the Witcher set, or we have like the Strand stasis armor set in there. Oh my God, like it's nothing that big. Even though that I would do that, by the way, I would absolutely put that in there. We'll get to it. So I would fix Rights of 9 with that. And then what I would do with the Lootapalooza, make it rain loot, baby. Make it rain. Like double non-air engrams, no matter what you're doing, it's just double. You get like 160 from a completion, you're now getting 320. A full run, 2K non-air engrams. Just go for it, kids. Adepts, you can just farm the chest up top as infinite as much as you want. Just keep farming. Except I wouldn't give them double perks. I think that's the caveat. Giving double perks on adepts would just, people will be done in a day. You could just literally farm your holofoils, try to get your god rolls. You're still having to farm dungeons. By the way, I would make you have to do a complete ultimatum mode to get the 2K non-area engrams. So yeah, you get guaranteed holofoil from adept chest. I would make them expensive though. Like you get shit ton of non-air engrams. But they're a little pricey, right? I think that's a trade-off. But you can open them as much as you want, farm as much as you want. When it comes, let's say non-air engrams, the non-air currency. But for the non-air engrams, just go crazy. I would have like over 100 cosmetics and different sets, and I would have them like do it. Like I would have different rarity levels that you could continue to play and chase and have a knockout system. Like, oh, you did this. Okay, well, now you have like a 3% chance of getting, yeah, it would be like a mobile gacha game, but it's free. So who gives a shit, right? Go crazy. You're getting a shit ton of the currency anyways. So just farm these engrams as much as you want. Have fun. Go crazy. I did those 3 back to back and with no break, and I got 1 manifold for the trouble, nothing else. Oh yeah. I would have the curated weapons actually be somewhat interesting, not like total garbage. And then having to not go through and do the gauntlet of doing all 3 for the last quest, I'd give you like 3K and non-area engrams. Like, go crazy, farm up the nuts, and then I would have currency trade-ins. Like they have raid banners, but I would have it for Ascendant shards, Glimmer, Ascendant enhancement, prisms, all that stuff. I would just break the bank, baby. Go ape shit. You got all the guns you want. Now you can farm currency to farm exotics and all that stuff and get ready for the edge of fate. Like, you're going to go in max currency. You're going to go in with like holofoil guns that you wanted. You're just going to go ham. You've got a bunch of nice new like transmog sets. Like, you have some of our stored transmog sets that you have a low chance of getting. Eventually you'll have a knockout system, right? You have a low chance of getting them, but eventually if you continue spending hours and hours playing the game, you can earn them. That's what Warframe does. Like, you can earn anything in the game just by playing the game and gain currency. That's exactly what I would do. I would make this the most lucrative, most investive Lootapalooza. Like, there's so much loot to chase and so many different outlets to spend the currency on. Like, people would spend weeks doing Lootapalooza. Weeks, I'm telling you. You make it worth the effort, people will play the game. That's what they did with Into the Light. They need to make the community happy, but they do the opposite. Why do you think that really is? I think it's corporate leadership. Hardcore hardware, bro. Just the thought of redoing those dungeons make me want to puke. They can shove their engrams in their bunghole. The juice isn't worth. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. You would make the guns worth it, right? You would give them good perks. People who chased after Into the Light, and if there's no shot you wouldn't chase some of the transmog sets. There's no shot you wouldn't chase some of these juicy transmog sets. Destiny 2 transmog set. I don't know if it's gonna showcase some of them. Like, I like that it's pulling up everything that isn't the actual Eververse, but like, imagine you could go and farm some of these old ornaments, like go get the elemental set, like the void, the fire, the arc set, the PlayStation crossover. You could earn that by doing the non-binary engrams. Like, imagine you just play that and you can get it. What about the Assassin's Creed set? You get the Assassin's Creed set from that. Like, or what about some of the really old, I'm talking about old set, even though it's not the most exciting, it's still something, right? It is still something that has just been cooked, like sitting in the back. All these different sets that they could put into the engrams that you chase. And here's the thing. You could split these pieces up into individual engrams. So you have to continue farming for each individual piece and for each individual character. Like, you have to do Warlock and get all 5 pieces and do the Hunter of all 5. Like, I'm talking about even bring back some of the classic, like, and stuff that people aren't even like, can't even get access to. I'm telling you right now, I would jizz my pants for this. If they brought back the OG Solstice gear, my ass would be in that dungeon 24/7. I'm kidding you. I kid you not. That's how you bring excitement. Oh, let's not talk about that they didn't do this. Destiny 2, right? Trials of the 9 armor ornaments. This right here. This is free real estate. Not bringing back these glows people would chase for this ornament set right here. Because they gave everyone a free armor set of this. So you automatically have the base set. So now you can play the activity, the event to get this. No, you know what? This should have been what you got for completing like the seal. That's my honest opinion. For the most diehard people, rewarding all that effort, that should have been in the reward. I would absolutely say just you get the emblem and you get this badass set that's been very rare. It's not even letting me get my free engrams for the day. Mr. iGamer, that's because they removed the option to get engrams because of this. They removed the option. It's gone. But that's just my thought. We're gonna move on, but yeah, that's how you improve Lootapalooza. I'm Mr. Game Counselor. Hit the like button, comment down below, and let me know what you think down below. As always, I'll see you in the next video. Game out.